Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh, and I am back with another Mech Bunny run. This time I am playing Entangled 2, which is called A Rude Awakening, and boy, the setup sure does make it look like a rude awakening. So we'll jump down to the table here, I'll show you the setup changes, I'll tell you about our new weapon, and we'll get into it. Alright, so the board definitely is very different. We have a very long stretch of locations out here in the middle. You'll also notice there's some cards set up here on the table. So the scenario is won by Mech Bunny when we have collected all of the cards from those different locations, and then we've collected all of these box tokens from those different locations, returned to the ship, cleared the ship of monsters. So I cannot pick up any box tokens until I have collected all of my cards. And whenever I get to a location, I get to pick up the card that was randomly dealt there and put it into my discard pile. That's how I get those cards back. But I cannot pick up boxes until I get the cards. So there's several multi-steps here that need to be put in the right order, all while beating back these monsters. So let's jump into it. I am starting with a deck of 5 because there are 6 cards out here on the table at the locations. So we are definitely going to be amping up our spawn tracker pretty quickly here. So between scenarios in a run, you do not reset anything. Your cards stay the same. Your die that represents your XP stays the same. Your spawn tracker gets reset and your location decks get shuffled, but everything else remains the same. So here we go. Let's get 4 new cards. And I haven't seen what I have yet, so this is a surprise to me. I'm going to put my... I don't know where to put everything. All right, let's do that. All right. So we definitely need to start moving. So I definitely feel like I should probably prioritize getting some move out of my next upgrade if possible. There's none on the board currently. I do see one hiding down here in the stack, though. I do immediately have my mine token, which might be helpful, especially considering a spawn point is so close to our ship at this time. So let's get moving. I can move one here. That'd be cool. Use my throw right away. Yeah, let's do that. And then the other way I can move is here. So I might just spend some energy to move this turn and pick up some cards. So let's move one. We're going to play this card for free, my throw card. We'll play that for free. We'll move first, and then we will pick up this monster, and we will throw it over at this monster, dealing 1 damage to each of them. And because I killed a monster, I could do that card all over again, which I will here in a second once I discard my monsters and get my XP. Okay, so because I did kill a monster, I get to go again. I did make it to this location, so this card comes into my discard pile. Put that down here. Still working on this. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get to another monster to throw it or a token to throw it. Speaking of tokens, since I'm here, since I moved here, I will drop a mine token there for later. Oh, that's what I could do. I could throw that token over at him and blow him up this turn. Okay. Yeah, why not? I have it. Get him off the board. All right, so yeah, let's pick that token up and chuck it at him. So I will throw this token over at this monster. It will deal just 1 damage to him. That token will disappear. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That token will land here. Sorry. I do 1 damage to this monster. This card is now done. I should start moving now. So maybe I will jump over here with this card. I don't hate that. So let's spend an energy. That card was free, so that's cool. Let's spend an energy. And we will go ahead and apply this jump. I guess I could come this way instead of throwing that token. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to be the same. So let's go ahead and go this way. We'll go left. So we'll jump 2. There's no damage to do. That's fine. I'm going to pick up the card that is at that location. That comes to my discard. This goes to my discard. I will leave another mine token here. It's not bad to have them on the spawn points because that's where all the monsters are coming in all the time. So usually a good idea. Oh, I see. But if I use that here, that's fine. That'll go away. It's not going to do anything. No, maybe I go back and come over here and use this card instead. I think that makes more sense. Then I can leave my mind token out. Okay. So I still threw this mine. That's fine. Instead of jumping this way, I will jump this way. So I will just pretend that this was the card that was here. It doesn't really matter. They were random anyway. That one will stay there. I will be here instead. And then this card has the ability to do 1 damage. I will do that damage to this monster, getting rid of it, saving my mine, I guess, for later. That'll take me to 6. That card's gone. Nothing really else to do with these cards, so they're going to go to waste. All right, that was me. There's no monsters left, so we will just go straight to the spawn. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, and a random, which is going to the purple location. Okay. All right, so I got to get back over here. Now, the good news is I didn't have to shuffle, so I have 1 card remaining. That'll come into my hand. I will shuffle the rest of these. I will tick up my spawn tracker, reset my energy. I finally remembered. Okay. Here we go. 3 new cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we do have a new weapon in this scenario. It's called the turret. It must be one of my buried cards because I haven't seen it yet. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. All right. We've got a guy here. It'd be great to do a damage right now. Can't do that. Can't do that. I'd hate to waste this. Oh, it won't waste. All right. So we're going to play this card. We're going to spend 1 energy to do 1 damage right here. Boom. That will take me to an upgrade. We'll get to that in a second. I will then get to play this card for free again. Before I do so, I will complete my first movement. I will then trigger the card again for free, doing another damage. Probably here. Yeah, let's go to this guy. So that's another damage. Boom. All right, an upgrade. Range isn't terrible right now, but again, I think I want to spend a pip of damage, or of XP, to mill through this a little bit and see what we can get. That jump 2 is pretty cool. I think I will take the jump, just to give myself some more movement. I don't like it there, because it covers that up. That's cool, a move and a jump. Kind of like that. Although, if I spread it out, yeah, let's spread it out instead. Oh, plus I just used that card. Duh. All right, so this card's gone. I did its ability. I do get to move again. So I pick this card up because I get to this location. I used my second instance. I will use the second move from this card here. Okay. 2 more guys to take care of here. If I could get over here, I could use this card to get rid of all of them. So I might do a jump. I will spend an energy. No, I will not. This is free. I'll use this card that I just upgraded for the jump without having to pay for it to get over to here. That gets this card in my hand. Or not in my hand, sorry, in my discard pile. I will then spend an energy to play this card here, which deals 3 damage amongst different targets that are all within 1. So I got those right here. That's going to give me 3 more XP, taking me to 4. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. All right, this guy's gone. I have nothing else to do with this card. I could jump. Yeah, let's do that. So when I get to here, I do want to drop a mine over here, like I had done before. And I'll actually leave it there this time and not change my mind about it. I will then play this card for my final free energy to jump to this location and grab this card. And that puts me in a good situation next time to get up here, get the card. I'll be able to get a box token at the same time, and I'll just have to make it back to these two locations and then back to the ship. So there's my turret. So I just drew my turret from this location. So we'll talk about that when it comes out. All right, monster phase. There are no monsters left. So we will spawn. We get one over here, one in the middle, one on the end, and a new one, two are going to go, one in the center. Ooh, and that's one of the new monsters that was added this round. We'll look at him. He's new. And over here. All right, so this is letter F, and those guys are called spitters. Okay, so they don't move, but they do have a range of 2, which is dangerous, and they do have a health of 3. So let's draw our 4 cards. And I do need a shuffle, which means my location spawn tracker goes up. Okay. Got the throwback. That's cool. It'd be great to get some extra damage on that too, now that it's a beefy card. And if I could put 3 damage on it and be able to throw somebody like this over here and get them both off the board at the same time, that'd be pretty cool. All right, last card here. And we'll get into it. All right. So let's take care of these guys first. I do have this jump that I can play for free at some point to get up to here. I do have this mine. It's dealing 2, so I can actually get rid of this and this with the mine, which is cool. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Whoops, forgot to reset my energy yet again. So I'll spend my first energy. We're going to play this card. And that is going to let me shoot over here. 1 away. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We'll shoot here, I think. That'll get me to 5. Like I said, I'd like to level up, but I don't think I have enough damage to do so. So if I move, because both of these guys are going to attack the ship next time if I don't do something about them. So what I'd really love would be, I can use a mine and get a mine here when I move. So I can actually take care of 3 of these guys with mines. I need to take care of then this guy and this guy somehow. And I don't think I have enough damage to do that currently. Okay. I do. I'll just have to spend an energy to do it. All right, so I'm spending 1 energy to play this card. And I will ping this guy 1 away to go up to 5. And then I will use that move, because I did defeat a monster, I will use that move to go, I think, into here. Okay, he is entangled. That's okay, because I can jump out of here. Oh, that's interesting. I'll leave a mine here. All right. I'll be able to detonate them this turn. I do need to use this card now. I might be able to throw a token. Yes, that's what we're going to do. This is hilarious. All right, so we're going to use this. Excuse me. I'll spend an energy to give +2 damage. So I play the card for free, spent 2 energy. We are doing 2 damage to this monster. I will then use the jump, which lets me get out of this entanglement to go here. That card is done. I will pick up this card. And now that all my cards are picked up, I can pick this box token up. Whenever I pick this box token up, I can either leave it in the location, or I could pick it up and put the card in my deck. I do have the box cards kind of probably off the screen here. This will go into my discard pile, and I will carry those around with me effectively. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to drop a mine here from my move. I will take the box token. Sorry, I got distracted. I will take the box token. We'll just put it up here, and that'll put one of these box cards into my deck. I don't have to have those box tokens anywhere in particular. They either have to be at the ship or in my deck at the end in order to win. So that's fine. I will then take my throw card, play it for free, and throw this mine token at this monster, which does a 3rd damage to him, knocking him out, taking this up to 2, and I get to do it again. I get to move, but if I move, I will be stuck here because I don't have a jump, or I don't have a jump card. So I don't think I want to take that movement because I will be stuck. So I think I'm happy with that. That was a free play, so like can't be too upset about it. Then I'll spend a final energy, and none of these guys are flying, so I don't need to charge it up with the heat. And I can play this card for my final energy, doing 2 damage, boom, boom, boom. So I do have an upgrade here, and then I have to apply 6 more XP from this card. All of my mine tokens will disappear, though. So technically, before I play this mine card, I do get an upgrade. I will pip down 1. No, I will not. I will make this mine card free? No, I'm going to pip down, wipe these. Let's see what we can pull out of here. All right, I'm still owed an upgrade. I might take one of those freebies now. Or if I pip down, I could get... No, because I won't be able to do it then. Let's do it. I will take this, make this mine card free, which technically I didn't spend that, doesn't really matter. But I'm doing 6 more damage. So this is going to go straight back to where I'm at because of the mine card being played. And I'm owed another upgrade. And I think I will just take this 3 damage and apply it to a card on my next hand. That was nice. That felt good. We'll bring this out. All right, and we are ready now to go to the monster phase. There's no monsters left, so we'll just go ahead and spawn. We're looking at 5. 1, 2, 3. Got to shuffle. Whoop. Okay. And then we're going to the geyser location right here in the middle. And the purple location. Okay. All right. 4 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get to apply this to one of them. That sure looks good. Yes, sir. Now I can do 3 damage, and when I kill a monster with it, I can do 3 damage again. That's cool. All right, so what we have to do now, we got to get to opposite ends of this board, get back to the ship, clear the ship. So this 2 jump is going to come in big time handy right now. That would get me here. He's not going to move. He's going to move 1, so I'm not worried about him getting to the ship. He's going to come straight to the ship next time, so I need to take care of this guy. I'm going to turn him sideways so I remember. He's moving 1, so I'm not too worried about him. Basically, I think I can potentially, depending on what happens here, I can win this in 2 rounds. This round and then, or 2 hands, I guess. This hand and the next. Depending on what happens here. All right, so I'm going to... I will spend this. So, whoops, spend my first energy. I will jump 2 to here. And I will do 1 damage at my location. He's not ranged, so he just needs 1 damage. He's gone. That goes to 2. That card is done. I can then use this card for another energy and do a damage here, or 3 damage here officially. So I'll get him off the board, pipping up to 4. Because I took a monster off the board, I get to do it all again. Oh, I get a move as well. So I will move over here. That'll get me my next box token. I will put that box card in my discard pile. I will then use my second shot with this rocket launcher to do another 2. That'll take me to 6. That card is now done. Can I level up again? This dude's coming to the ship. He's not going to do any damage to the ship, but he's coming to the ship this turn. So, unfortunately, I don't have any move left. Or at least not any move. Oh, I got one. Oh, I can get him. All right. So I'll spend another energy. We will do... Well, shoot. Now I got to get another box token. So we'll spend this. Spend an energy, do this. We'll do damage here. 2 away. That will take me up to 1. I do get a move because I took an enemy off the board. I'll move here. And this guy, do we want an upgrade here? I can make it free. That's not bad. I could also just flush those and see what I get. I really like this, but it doesn't fit well on this card. Although I haven't really been drawing cards. Let's do that. It's got 2 range on it already, with the ability to make it 2 for a heat. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll cover up that ability. All right. That card doesn't need played. Can't do anything with it. Oh, you know what? I could make it 3 range and get that guy off the board if I wanted. I could get this guy right now. I already put a 2 range in there. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do the extra kill thing. All right, that goes to discard. No monsters to attack. This monster will move 1. We spawn. We are spawning 5. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. 4, 5. I'm thinking really this turn I really just need to get over here and then get back out. There's not really, I don't think I have to do a lot of damage. It'd be nice to grab some more XP, though, and kind of level up before we go into the third fight here. This scenario has felt a lot easier than scenario 1 of the Entangled Run. I don't know if that's just me playing badly or lucky draws this time, or I'm just a lot more powerful this time. That's possible, too. But last scenario, having to clear all the monsters off the board felt really difficult. All right, 2 more cards. Oh, forgot to replace this. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need to do anything but move. The problem is I've got a jump 2 and I've got a move that I can do up to twice. Okay, oh, here's the turret card. I don't know if I saw this yet or not, or if that was maybe the last card in my deck. So a turret card, when you play the turret card, it does have an attack, so it's a free card to play. You can do 1 damage at your location. But the cool part about the turret card is you can choose a card from your hand and lock it into your hand. That way, when you discard cards at the end of your turn, you don't have to discard one of your cards. So you're actually going to be coming into your next round with 5 cards instead of 4. And it lets you draw a card too. So you can see some variety before you actually have to choose. That's pretty cool. I haven't had the chance to use it yet. I don't think I remember seeing this one. I think it was the last card I picked up from one of these. So let's get over here. Some more movement wouldn't be bad. There's some damage sitting here on top. That's not bad either. So lock 1 unplayed card. I might save that. And the way it works, as far as I understand, reading this, there's a little weapon frequently asked questions card. At the end of your turn, you may keep 1 card in your hand for the next turn. You still draw 4 cards the next turn. So it sounds like you don't have to decide when you play the card. You get to choose at the end of your turn. I think that's how it works. So I don't think the timing is super important for that, but I could be wrong about that. All right. I could just jump over here, run in, run out, and then be a jump away for next time. I don't hate it. This guy's not going anywhere. So he's in the way, but he's not doing anything currently. None of these guys really are. They're just in my way. So I think I could just try. I could try drawing a card. Let's do that. Let's play this. Let's reset these first so I don't forget. We'll play this card. I don't have range with it. That seems silly to do it right now. Let's jump first. So let's do this guy. Let's spend an energy. We will jump to... I also won't be able to do a damage there because he's also ranged. Okay. I could throw this guy at this guy. That seems cool. And then I could throw this guy at this guy. Also seems fun. Let's do that. Let's play this card for free. So we'll play the throw card. We'll pick this monster up. We will chuck him at this monster. That gets me 2 XP because they each take 1 damage. They are gone. Because I killed a monster, I get to do that again. So I will take my move first, and then I will pick this monster up and throw him over here. They'll both take 1 damage. So this guy's gone. XP up to 4. There it is. And 1 damage done here. I do get to move again with this card because I killed a monster. This goes away. That's a really fun card, especially when you have 4 range on it. Super fun. Okay. Now I think I'll play this. No, I got to get over here first. So I'll play this. Yeah, I'll play this card. So I'm going to jump 2, which is kind of a waste, but it gets me there. And then I can do 1 damage. So I got to spend an energy. I do 1 more damage here. That'll take me to 6 here. He's off the board. This card's done. I will then play my turret card, which lets me draw a card. Yeah, 2 movement. Still going to be 1 movement short. Okay. That's fine. So we played this card. I will get to lock 1 at the end of this turn. Guess I'll lock this one. Right now I'll play this guy for free. He'll let me jump 2. And I guess when I went here and here, I'll drop some mines. So I jumped there, I went there just in case I need him for some reason. Mine card is in here somewhere. So I did this. That's done. Don't need to do damage. This is my locked card. Monster phase. He doesn't move. He does shoot at me though from 2 away, so I will take a heat. He does 1 damage, so I will take a heat. This guy has no range, but he will move to my location. That's the monster phase. We are going to spawn 2 plus 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more. 1 way up here, and 1 at the cave where I'm at. Getting crowded. Okay, so I've got 1. I still get to draw 4 cards. That's the bonus of the turret. So there's 5 cards. I really just need to get back to the ship. Any movement will do it for me. Probably a jump if I have it. Otherwise, I got to get rid of this entangled monster. So I have to do 2 damage. I will use this card, spending an energy, killing this guy, using the move. I made it back to the ship. Oh, I forgot to pick up my box token. It would not have affected anything. I would have another box card in my hand, but I do have my 3rd box token. And I'm at the ship. My box cards are all in my deck. Ship is clear, and I win. So again, this scenario definitely felt much easier than the first scenario in this run so far. I didn't have to take as many heat cards this time. I think maybe that was another big bonus without having the heat clogging up your deck. Again, it's an 11 card deck in this run, so every card is a little bit more important just because you're shuffling 1 more time you're forced to shuffle a little earlier, I guess, in this scenario. But definitely loving this game still. The unique map setup every time is really cool, puzzle to overcome, and just the scenarios aren't incredibly different, but they're different enough that you have to do something different with your deck each time. Definitely need a lot more movement here. The jump is important because it's entangled, so there's a lot of those entangled monsters that are preventing you from moving. So if you don't have those jump cards, you kind of get stuck sometimes. That throw card's been really, really fun and really important for me. Just being able to throw the monsters around it's silly. It's silly fun. It's really good stuff. So that is scenario 2. Scenario 3 in Entangled is called All Tangled Up. So we will see what that looks like next time. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you then.